Hi, welcome. This is Dan from United States Sports Cards. Today, what I'm going to do is highlight my COMC Mail Day package. I'm going to go over the cards here. I wanted to do a true unpacking of it all, but it gets pretty messy. And when you order cards from COMC, you get these labels that are on the tops of the slabs and things, and so it makes it really hard to do a true unpacking. So I have prepped the cards, opened them up, and I will be kind of going over it. I want to share a little bit about my strategy about how I use COMC. I like COMC for multiple reasons. One is you can kind of set your own budget. You can only spend what you put into it, and you can purchase cards and leave them there and then build a nice bundle together and have them ship all together. I also like the fact that a seller on COMC can put their whole store on sale, and that's really where I pick up the overwhelming majority of my cards. I look at the sellers that have their stores on sale. I go in and I look at the recently posted sales, so I try to catch a seller a seller's sale in the first hour, and then I'll look and see what cards I can pick up. And most cards are going to be, most cards that you'll see here, I think will be long-term, just personal collection cards. But others, I'm always willing to move most things. But there are certain cards that I will just keep and hold on to. Other cards I might, pick something up that I think is a good price, use it as a giveaway or something on my Twitter page, just to try to have some fun and engage with people in the hobby. So this first card here I actually bought off of Sports Card Radio, and I think it's just hilarious because for those of you that follow Sports Card Radio, you'll see from time to time they'll talk about Will Greer. And so Sports Card Radio had a sale on their COMC page, and I picked up this Will Greer card. I think I paid $7 for it or $8 for it, but the fact that it was from Sports Card Radio and it was a Will Greer card had me cracking up, and I just had to pick it up. I bought this one purely for the enjoyment and the entertainment value of saying that I bought a Will Greer card from Sports Card Radio. So I think that's pretty funny. So it's a PSA 9 optic, so Will Greer fans out there. Yep, I have that one. So this next card here is Mike Trout CSG 9.5. So all these cards will also be all graded cards. And if you like buying graded cards in kind of quantity, the shipping with COMC is really nice. If you were to buy 10 individually graded cards on eBay, you're going to pay $4 or $5 for shipping for each of those cards if you buy them from different sellers. With COMC you can buy, I think I have 14 different cards here. They all shipped one package. I think I paid $9 or something like that for shipping over time. So this is a 9.5 Bowman's Best 2020 Mike Trout. It is a refractor. This is an example of a card that I will put in my eBay store. If I don't get a price that makes sense through that, I might just use it as a Twitter giveaway. Yep, I'm not a huge Mike Trout fan, but I know there's a lot of Mike Trout fans out there. So this next card I am going to hold on to. I know that for a fact. This is my first HGA slab. Label, I think, it's not one of those custom labels. It just looks like a pretty plain black and white label. First time I've actually held an HGA slab in my hand. It feels like a Beckett Light slab, like a BGS Light slab, if that makes any sense. So I had this 84, the 84 USA baseball McGuire card for about 30 years until I sold it about a year or two ago. The copy that I had a wrinkle right down the middle, and I've always, it was something I sold at the time because I was building up my eBay store, which I will also put a link to my eBay store in the description of this video below. And I've always wanted to pick up another one. I always wanted to see an HGA slab as well, and so I think I got a nice deal on this one. So this one's gonna stay in the personal collection. Next card coming up is a Max Scherzer. It's a CSG, the new label for CSG. So graded within, I'm guessing, the last year. 2012 Gold Sparkle. I don't know if you can really pick that up with the camera, but really cool card. Max Scherzer, heck of a pitcher. There's got to be a Tigers fan out there that would appreciate this Gold Sparkle 9.5 Max Scherzer card. So this is a card, this is an example of a card. I'm a White Sox fan. I have zero interest in actually PCing Max Scherzer, but I think I got it for a good price, and a 9.5 of a Hall of Fame, future Hall of Fame pitcher, non-base card. I had to go for that one. This next one here, Andrew Vaughn, CSG 8.5. So the only reason I picked this one up is it's numbered out of 199, if you can see that there. An 8.5 on a modern card is, not going to bring significant money, but I'm a White Sox fan. It's an Andrew Vaughn refractor. I picked it up for a few bucks. I'm happy with it. It's going to stay in my personal collection. Now, also, I'm also not somebody that's opposed to selling players that are on teams that I root for. I'm a huge White Sox fan, but I also still sell White Sox cards. I have a lot of them, and if there's other White Sox fans out there and transactions make sense for both sides, then I'm all for that. So, if Andrew Vaughn got hot, I would not be opposed to posting this to my eBay store and seeing what happens. So this next card, this is MVS, Marquez Valdez Scantling. I actually made an earlier video prior to the Super Bowl. This was a card I was gambling on. I thought, I knew MVS because I'm a Packers fan, and he was on the Packers. This is his rookie card, the laser version of it. And on COMC at the time, there was only like 6 or 7 graded Marquez Valdez Scantling cards. And he had a, big AFC championship game. And I thought maybe he had a chance to make some noise in the Super Bowl. So I bought this card specifically for the purpose of trying to flip it. It was kind of like my Super Bowl gamble. And I thought, if he had a hot Super Bowl, maybe I could just flip it on the platform. And if he didn't, which he completely didn't, he had a goose egg. He had 0 yards in the Super Bowl, if my memory serves me correctly. So I just added it to my basket and added it to the shipment. I did a video on this card. Now I own this card, so it's just kind of the story that goes along with it. And I also, like I said, I'm a Packers fan. He, was a Packer player, and I liked him when he was on the team. So totally fine holding on to this long term. This next one here, I think I like these cards. So it's a SGC, the Mega Box, Bowman Chrome, Cody Bellinger from 2017, 9.5. I know there's some Bellinger fans out there, so I picked this one up purely to put into my eBay store and have it find, its next home. So cool card. I enjoy it. I like the look of it, but that's one of the cards that I believe the purpose is for sale. And the reason you might be wondering, why do you buy a card with the intent to sell it to somebody else? Sometimes when you catch the sale, you can get a really strong price on a card. And, let's say you buy a card for $7, but you could sell it for 18. Or, the person that buys it's happy, and you make a little money on the transaction as well. So this one's really sweet. Andrew Vaughn, rookie debut, purple refractor, CSG 10. Same thing about the last Andrew Vaughn. I'm a White Sox fan. Happy to hold on to this. I really hope that he develops and can stay healthy. He seems to have a strong bat, but with some of the White Sox players, Eloy Jimenez, Luis Robert Jr., lots of these guys have issues staying on the field. And hopefully Vaughn can stay healthy, and hopefully he has a strong season. Happy to hold on to it, and also, happy to sell it if he gets hot and the time's right. Next card, this is a pure flip. It's a Brendan Davis 2021 Atomic Refractor 9.5. Figure, you know, Cubs graded prospect, you know, a non-base card. Figure that there'll be a market for a card like this out there. It's got to be a Cubs fan that would want a 9.5 atomic refractor of Brennan Davis. So these types of cards, you know, if you're prospecting, you wait until the time when you know, prospect is you know, gets called up, and you post your card and see if it hits, and then go from there. This next one, Maximo Acosta, another example of, you know, getting a good deal on a card. It's an SGC 10. You know, he's a Texas Ranger prospect, first Bowman. So I got it for a good price. Totally bought it for eBay store inventory. Next one here is a PSA 9. So 2020 Bowman Chrome Sapphire Edition. Brennan Davis, same thing as that atomic refractor in terms of, you know, I bought it at a decent price, and just, you know, kind of having some fun prospecting. And my advice would be, you know, if you're prospecting, think of the size of the market. You know, there's lots of Cubs fans out there. So if Brennan Davis ever, you know, catches a little bit of fire or gets called up, there'll be a lot of Cubs fans looking for Brennan Davis type cards. So Sapphire Edition, you know, it's kind of like Cubby Blue, cool card. I know it's PSA 9, but like I said, I didn't pay a significant amount of money for any of these cards. Like I said, I don't think I paid over $12 for any one individual card. So here's another one. There's a Carson Tucker, you know, Bowman first, or his first Bowman Sapphire Edition, PSA 9. I have a lot of Cleveland Indians or Guardians fans that buy cards from me in my store, so I picked this one up specifically to, you know, cater to the folks that like the Guardians cards. Last two here are Ed Howard cards. This one is a Bowman's Best Refractor, CSG 9. I picked this up for a really nice price, and hopefully there'll be a Cub fan out there that will enjoy it. And last but not least, Bowman's Best Ed Howard, numbered 250 there, Purple Refractor, CSG 8.5. You know, I might even do a post where, and I put both of these for sale in my eBay store, and then the buyer gets, you know, both of them shipped instead of having to pay shipping on two separate transactions. So that's something I might do. But I hope you enjoyed this mail day. Like I said, I enjoy buying cards through COMC, and you know, every few months or so I'll request a shipment and have my card shipped to me. And I do like them for buying graded cards specifically and shipping them. So hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making this video. If you did enjoy it, hit the like button. Hope you subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.